Hi, this is Dr. Lucas Brazil. I have the largest YouTube channel in the world about trichology with over 150 million views. In order to bring you information and tips about hair loss and care, aesthetics and health to the whole world, I create a version with videos in English. Welcome and enjoy. Are you preparing for your wedding? Do you want to get there on the big day with beautiful, perfect skin and a good skin for the makeup, or any other ceremony that you have, a graduation, any special event? Today here we're gonna give you 5 tips, 5 steps for you to arrive in the big day with the perfect skin. Let's start backwards with the longest treatments, which will require a little more time to get in the wedding day with the perfect skin. The first thing that we will treat will be the skin pigmentation. Skin pigmentation takes a little longer to respond to the treatment, and there are several treatments like Roman remedies with acids, treatment with chemical peel, and in some cases lasers. In this step also comes the lighting to the armpit and the dark circles too. It's important that we start with this step first, because usually the skin with the blemish takes a little longer to respond, and then we must have time for the skin to recover, because otherwise we will arrive on the wedding day with irritated red skin. The second very important step also has the start long before, sometimes up to 4 months before, is the treatment of the acne. There are a lot of brides that have acne problem. One very important thing is virtually all acne treatments can get worse in the first month. That's why it's important to start much before the ceremony. We have another video here about this, about the ACCUTANE isotretinoin and how it can make the acne problem worse in the beginning. So you must start treatment way before. Regarding the use of the ACCUTANE, we have a video here on the channel that we explain very well the side effects, how it works and everything else. It's important that if the bride needs the medication, she must know that she will not be able to drink and do the other treatments too, okay? Because the skin gets very sensitive with that. So all this you have to plan. Don't think it's a miracle cure that will solve all the problems. Besides, everything has to be medically monitored. Now, then 2 months in advance comes the treatment of wrinkles and expression marks. Dynamic wrinkle, as we talked in the Botox video, which are the forehead wrinkles, the one that you throw and end up marking, as people usually can get it, chicken feet too. As aesthetic wrinkles that are people call the Chinese mustache. And why 2 months in advance? Because the effect of the treatment will be excellent in this period, and it's very important that you have a period to do some touch-ups if you need. Sometimes, for example, Botox make your eyebrows a little higher. So leave a month for you to do this application and be able to do the retouch in 15 days until you have a third application. Then it's the interest that you have this deadline. I see a lot of brides missing 2 weeks before the wedding, wanting to make Botox, and then some problem like that happens, and then she gets very worried. This treatment is interesting because it leaves the skin very smooth. We talk about skin treatments that will leave it clear, leave it without the acne, and leave it without the blemish. And here we are talking about the reducing the expression marks too. You see, even the makeup will fit much better in your skin. It will have a smoother touch, more peaceful expression too. Now the fourth step is getting closer to the wedding date for you to arrive with the perfect skin. It's very important to suspend any use of acids to avoid any type of more aggressive treatment. Otherwise, you'll be with the red skin the big day. And we're going to do a superficial chemical peel that will remove only the most superficial layer of the skin to close it to pores and a little not get too bright. And with the superficial peel can be done with 7 days before the skin will receive it better than makeup. So it's very important to don't do any aggressive treatments. From now on, we only do very superficial treatments. And finally, the 5th step, use special soaps to remove the oils. And if the bride had another acne problem, there's an excessive oils product that we will use soap. Salicylic acid helps to remove oil and deeply cleanse the pore. Glycolic acid are not so aggressive acid too that you can use in this situation. When you hear the word acid and think it will irritate the skin, it will peel, but it's not so. There are several types of acid, including the strongest one. But those that I mentioned, in low concentration prescribed by your doctor, are very safe. And it sometimes happen to the bride that the skin become more oily and the pimple appears to ruin the photos, to ruin the party. So now there is a treatment you can ask for your doctor to make application on the spot that will greatly improve that pimple overnight. I myself have been called several times to solve this problem. So now that you know that you don't ruin your wedding photos and in the videos with this kind of treatment. Subscribe to receive every week new videos. Follow us on Instagram and Facebook. There's a lot of tips there too. Would like to know more about our products? Check the description and visit our website eclairworld.com. Thanks for watching. He is Dr. Lucas Brazil. See you in the next videos.